What's the worst case of main character syndrome you've witnessed? My sister Hannah showed up to my wedding rehearsal dinner wearing a white dress and announced she was pregnant with my fiance's baby. The entire restaurant goes silent. Hannah's standing there in this flowing white maternity dress with this smug smile, rubbing her belly like she's the star of some romantic movie. I know the timing isn't perfect, she says, projecting her voice so everyone can hear, but love doesn't wait for anyone. Gideon and I have been trying to figure out how to tell you for weeks. My bridesmaids are staring in horror. My future in-laws look like they want to crawl under the table. The waiter frozen mid-reach with the bread basket. Hannah puts on this wounded expression. Tommy, don't do this to me. Not in front of everyone. We talked about being honest. That's when my 80-year-old grandmother slowly stands up from her wheelchair. When Grandma Marley stands up, everyone listens. Hannah, sweetie, how far along did you say you were? Hannah straightens up, thinking she has an ally. 3 months, Grandma. We couldn't wait any longer to share our joy. Grandma nods thoughtfully and pulls out her phone. 3 months. That's fascinating timing. Because according to my records, Gideon's been deployed overseas with the Marines for the past 6 months. He got back Tuesday. The color drains from Hannah's face, but she doubles down. Long-distance relationships are complicated, Grandma. Or maybe, Grandma continues, scrolling through her phone, you're talking about this Gideon. She shows Hannah's Instagram story from last weekend. Hannah's at some bar with her arm around a completely different guy, her ex-boyfriend from college. My fiance looks genuinely confused. Hannah, I literally haven't seen you since Christmas dinner 8 months ago. You spilled cranberry sauce on my uniform, remember? Hannah's starting to sweat. Well, maybe I miscounted the dates. Pregnancy brain, you know? Or maybe, Grandma says, pulling up something else, you bought that fake pregnancy belly from Amazon last week. Dead silence. Even the kitchen noise stops. Grandma turns her phone around, showing Hannah's order history. Silicone pregnancy bump, realistic, 3-month size. Ordered Tuesday, delivered Thursday. Same day you called asking what restaurant we picked. Hannah's fake bump starts sliding sideways under her dress. She tries to adjust it, but everyone can see it's not attached properly. My dad, who's been quietly drinking his beer, finally speaks up. Hannah, what in the actual hell is wrong with you? The fake belly shifts again, and Hannah makes this weird grabbing motion at her stomach. I can explain everything. You faked a pregnancy and tried to ruin my wedding because you couldn't handle not being the center of attention for one weekend, I say. Hannah starts crying, real tears this time. You don't understand the pressure. Everyone always talks about how perfect you are. She turns to run toward the bathroom, but her fake belly finally gives up. It slides down, drops to the floor, and bounces across the restaurant. Hannah never came back from the bathroom. The next day, we had the wedding exactly as planned. Grandma walked me down the aisle and gave the maid of honor speech. She started by saying, well, at least we know this pregnancy is real. I was 3 months along myself.